Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of The Wire. This is Season 2, Episode 10, titled Storm Warnings. So this is it, guys. We're in the final 3 episodes of the season. Things have been ramping up. It's been a minute since I've seen the previous episode, or I've seen an episode of The Wire. So I had to go back and read a recap of what happened. So yeah, we're right in the thick of it. I remember Bodhi was getting a strict talking to by Stringer. He was fucking up a few times with the whole gun thing. And then of course trying to take over that one dude's spot, that turf war, that shootout that kind of caught the body of that little boy, which brought a new character into play. Cop-wise, the guy who played Uriel in Supernatural. But then after all that, it brings another player into play, Brother Muzon. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. He's some big-time player from New York. I believe Avon called him in because Stringer kept telling Avon that we don't got no muscle, we ain't got no product. We need to do something to keep our kind of our brand, our area, our territory, basically our way of life intact some way, somehow. Stringer's trying to make contacts and deals with Proposition Joe and his boys, the Greeks. But Avon is trying to stay the course. And it's yo, don't worry about it. Things will work out. I'm going to get all the help we need. So this Brother Muzon guy arrives, and he just looks like your run-of-the-mill guy. No one looked at him twice. He had no problem, not even confronting a cop. Just officer. The officer just kind of looked at him and kept going, and he kind of just took in the scenery. He's here. What exactly is going to happen? This episode's called Storm Warnings, and I saw on the thumbnail as I clicked the episode, I saw Ziggy with a gun. I do remember him looking at a gun in the last episode. He sold. There's a bracelet or a jewelry band, something he had on the duck. The duck that died. I'm still pissed about that. But he took it to a pawn shop, and the pawn shop guy was like, I'll give you X amount of money. And Ziggy's like, he was looking for a bolt cutters, and then he was eyeing a gun because he's trying to cut his own deal with I'm gonna try to remember these characters. I know what they look like. I just can't remember their name. It's the guys that Ziggy's trying to cut a deal with about the cars. He pulled his other guy from the docks. I forget what his name is, but he's like, yo, if Nikki is doing his thing with what is his name, Magic Mike or whatever the fuck, then Nikki's like, oh, then Ziggy's like, if Nikki's doing his own thing, we can do our own thing. Ziggy's gonna get caught up for sure. So we'll see what happens there. I don't want to get too much into this pre-show discussion just because I am kind of still recovering. I was a little bit under the weather for a little bit. For those that watched my Community and 100 reactions, you definitely saw the effects there, so I do apologize. You might hear it in my voice a little bit. Throughout the reaction, you might hear a clicking in my mouth because I'm probably just sucking on a cough drop. Just to kind of keep my throat kind of soothed and all that, just because I will be talking. I don't want to blow my voice out, or at least, strain it at all. But yeah, Patreon for the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusives. If you guys want that, hop on over there. If not, totally cool. You can support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's stop talking. Let's hop in and see what's up, because I'm excited. I'm eager. I need to know how this season ends, and this is the beginning of the end. So, Ziggy, what the fuck are you doing with this gun? Let's find out. Let's do it.
Next time we re-up though, tell more man we need about 700-800 more of them dimes, right? I ain't even seen shit like this since I don't know when. Fuck is up now? String, what's up, man?
See these east side motherfuckers over here? I want you to extend to these motherfuckers all the hospitality West Baltimore is famous for.
You want us to fuck them up?
No, dog. We're giving them 221 734 Saratoga. Now, if anybody's starting any shit, they're gonna have to answer to me, all right? You heard me, right?
Can Bodie play nice? I don't know.
This shit right here, it don't make no sense.
You like the new product we selling? It makes sense now?
What's up, mama? Yellow top right here. So where we at with our boss man?
The PC is there, no question.
We'll ID him, no problem.
I don't know. They came down off that warehouse phone when we spooked them.
Over the last week or so, we've not only confirmed the identities of some of the key players, we also got GPS trackers on all their cars.
We followed some of them in real time.
Now, with this little toy here, there's something else we can do.
Look at them all at the same time, or what?
And look at 2 locations only where 3 or 4 cars have stopped at the same time for longer than 5 minutes.
We get up on these locations. Maybe we get a photo of the boss man or tag him.
IBS, huh?
Not to brag, but union racketeering is one thing the Bureau does well.
This case needs closure, boys. And in my heart of hearts, I know you're the kind of bastards to put Sabaka where he needs to be.
He went to the FBI about this.
One other thing you federals can help me with.
Fingerprint?
That right there is the district surveillance van, which was fully equipped when it disappeared. But I got prints from 2 other places. I know you boys have got enough reach to maybe get the van back without no big dust-up. As a favor for me having brought you the whole case.
The fuck?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, Bubs! Is that Bubs?
I give you $2.15 plus the ice on top for free. What?
That'll work.
Ha. That's what's up. See, the game now is that we gotta sell more of this good shit than they do.
Healthy competition will never hurt nobody, right? Until guns stop popping off.
FBI.
Oh,
Lieutenant
shit.
Daniels?
He's in his office. Without that
Interesting.
billboard in my face, I wouldn't have known.
How could you know?
There was the wingtips.
The BDI is definitely a giveaway.
Tight asses.
Oh, definitely.
Really? What's about to happen here?
Lieutenant Daniels,
Did not expect
Agent
this.
Settles, and Mason. Major Valchek said you'd be expecting us.
Really?
Excuse me. What say, Omar?
Omar's back. He's like back.
So what up, Butch? How you holding up, baby?
Except for fretting on you, I'm good.
It's for my people. A little something for a rainy day.
Aww.
Later, Butch. Stay, boy.
Ziggy. Are you about to pull a gun on Maui? Me as a bitch. So, I don't understand. I don't know. Ziggy's not cut out for this.
So a hole so they don't think it's an inside job. So they don't look at the union. Welcome aboard, Chief.
Okay. This Nikki's girl? What? Oh, man. Damn it. Now time to ask questions.
Almost $4,000.
I know it is. The Greek guy, the one with the warehouse, he pays me in cash.
And you saved all that.
Gave me a bump, too. Pulling down like 7 a week. You don't believe me? I was saving that up to give to you for the new
Are
apartment.
they still in his parents' house?
Gentlemen,
What's up, my brother?
are you familiar with Mr. Barksdale?
Yeah, that name ring out, but so do mine. Who do I work for?
Am I correct in assuming that you are not employed by Mr. Barksdale?
Oh, boy.
And I have to insist that you leave.
First of all, we got permission to grind in these here towers. Second of all, I don't give a fuck what the you need.
Oh, shit.
So you need to think for just a moment and ask yourself, what do I have to do before this man raises up his gun again?
Ooh.
Let's go.
Good day to you, sir.
I was wondering how this is all going to play into each other, but I guess, yeah, he's basically an informant. Interesting.
Gunshot ain't nothing to trifle with.
Sure to do hurt.
But this
They're gonna
here
learn about brother.
worked just fine.
First off, ain't nobody running up in them projects. Soon as our good shit run out, they fucked. Second, a whole passel of hard-ass hitters took a go at Brother Muzone and ain't lived to say shit about it.
Put a bounty on him. Let some bushwhacking fiend backshoot his ass.
Oh, I pinned money on him, and first thing he come at me? Shit.
Brother Muzan got it like
There
that.
is one
Crazy.
boy who might could just pull this off. Only he won't take contract money.
Who? Omar?
They are what I ordered.
Yes, I got you the S series in the colors that you wanted. I even got one parked outside. You want to see?
Outside.
Ziggy. What?
Wait one. You know, them cars list out at better than 60,000 each.
20% was last week. Still, it's good money for a few hours work, eh?
No! Oh no! No fucking way! You listen to me. It was my fucking ass out there on the line. Mine. And this piddling shit is the best that you come up with?
Ziggy, I'd relax if I were you, man.
Fuck you. You thieving Greek cunt.
Alright. What's up with the license plate? Is there a tracker on there? Really, Ziggy? Don't do this. What the fuck? Are you serious? Why?
Please.
Malaka.
What the fuck just happened? Why? Did that really just happen? I hear sirens. Ziggy. Ziggy. Wow. I did not expect that like at all.
No. Don't feel right. Stringer talking parlay.
Parlay?
That's all they say looking for.
I'll talk to him. But if it feel funny to him the way it do to me, I got a better chance of putting a leash to the wing, you know?
You think it might help? I can go protection.
This time felt different.
I hear you.
If it ain't putting you out none, I feel a powerful lot better if my nephew took over protection.
What are you signing?
You just have to initial each page and then sign at the end.
Can it change something?
Yeah. Just put your initials next to your changes. It's no problem.
He wasn't saying, please don't shoot me. It was more begging. You know? Double G. He's begging me. I mean, but that's not gonna mess you up though, right?
No, that's it's more descriptive like that. It's good. Thanks.
Ziggy is messed up. I'm surprised they're playing good cop with him. But I guess he's like emotionally broken at this point. Why would he do that? Is Ziggy going to prison now? Fuck.
Thanks.
It's no problem.
Ain't a chance I get a bail, right?
Killed like 2 people. But yeah, what's this guy's deal? I'm not entirely sure. Telephonic surveillance.
Uncle Frank.
Oh boy. Ziggy's in jail.
What happened?
Ziggy.
The fuck is it this time?
They're saying he shot 2 of the Greeks.
Shot? He shot?
Fucking Christ. He's fucking charged with murder.
Why was he there? Where the fuck were you?
I don't know, I don't.
You don't know you're supposed to. You're fucking cousin.
You're his father.
Can't believe that's real. Why did that happen? He's just gonna now find out about it. Oh, they got him.
Those are my fries.
Bitch, everything I say you hit backwards. Fries are mine, boy.
Do they seriously miss this guy because they're arguing about fries?
You know, I put my faith in you fucking feds. You let me down. That fella, the one in the corner. And to make it happen, I gave you all this. Everything you needed.
Major, you're going to get some.
Roll in, get your shit. You want to do it your way, fine. But you ain't gonna use my people to fuck me.
What?
There's work. You said.
Get your narrow ass back to the district before I slap you with insubordination. Move, shitbird.
What the fuck? This episode is fucking insane. Did that really? What? Ugh, my God, this episode is crazy.
Detective, my office.
Ah, man.
Base to 1134. Target number 2 is coming at your 20.
Copy that. We're on the boss.
He kills George right there in the store. Leaves the boy to bleed.
So what? An argument over a few cars?
He's crazy, that one, but the police have him now.
Yo, I think you're gonna have to kill Ziggy, otherwise he could literally roll on you.
Go to the store. Whatever the police did not take, papers, pictures, everything, you clean it up. The warehouse too, everything gets cleaned up. Everything. And the phones are dead.
And they're gonna fish out the phones. Yep.
1134 to surveillance. Both targets are on the move. We can't make the vehicle from here, but you sure as hell can.
Copy. That's our guy, right? What's his face? Ibaka from the drug corner?
Oh man. Why, Nikki?
I need to get with Vandas. Who's that?
Yeah, they're ghosting. Making sure that yeah. This is smart.
Nothing at all since the Fort Howard meet.
Definitely dumping phones. You use a cell phone. You press send. Where does the call go to?
Well, it starts at one of those towers they got up all over the place, right? And ends up in a computer at a wireless provider.
Fool, do you have any idea how many people use cell phones? It must be thousands, hundreds of thousands at any time.
Now it's like everybody.
Or what if you knew where the call was made? I mean, exactly where the call was made.
Yeah, you got another problem. Which wireless company? Got dozens of them.
He's literally just like standing guard.
You know what the most dangerous thing in America is, right?
Ignorance.
Nigga with a library card.
Oh.
That's real muscle right there.
True that.
But what we gonna do when we start running out of good product?
Yo, Bodie, if String went to East Side up in here, then why Box still got a man running them off?
Oh man, he's gonna figure it out. The stringer. Oh man.
Now this was a neat trick. No one ever did it before. We got everything on the phone that was text messaging from those coordinates at 16:45 hours today.
Really? Jimmy's a genius.
And with a search warrant, you can get 2 months of text messages.
Fork it over.
You've got 2 months of text messages in this file.
I do.
I tell you what, friend.
BRB.
We're gonna go back home and we're gonna start typing that warrant tomorrow morning. But right now, we wouldn't mind just taking a peek at what my man's been up to the last 24 hours. Oh, fuck me.
What? Oh, it's in Greek.
They sent that Greek mess over his email. FT inputs, the computer will translate it.
Got it.
Interesting. How's this season gonna end? I honestly, I don't know. Is that Jack Daniels?
Hey, Prissy.
Oh boy.
Fucking Ziggy.
When didn't he do dumb shit?
Goddamn Zig.
Judge wants to know how much longer.
We're close.
Terapis, bro. Tam computer. Terapis.
Все, что вышло. Давай, ребята, быстрее.
Oh, damn, they're just dumping everything? What is this? Race against the clock for both, everybody. Oh, they're flushing it. That's gonna lead into a whole nother problem, isn't it? Okay, guys, so that was The Wire Season 2, Episode 10, titled Storm Warnings. Man, this show, I don't know what the hell just happened, but holy fuck. Ziggy has gone crazy. He snapped, and he killed 2 people. Now, if you guys would have told me that Ziggy would have snapped and would have done something like that, like when I first started the season, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Because I'm just like, oh, Ziggy, he's just kind of like your aloof little brother, you know what I mean? Who just always bites off a little bit more than he can chew. But damn it, why Ziggy? Now what's going to happen with him? Because now, well, I don't really know. I really don't know. I honestly don't know. Honestly, I don't know how the law works at this point. Like, Landsman was playing nice with Ziggy. It's probably the nicest I've ever seen him in the show, which is why I was kind of like, what's going on at first? I was like, did that really happen? Is Ziggy trying to play them? Is he trying to say that it was somebody else? But no, he took the rap, and everybody now knows it was him. Nikki is a wreck. When he told Frank cannot believe it. And Frank was like, how the fuck did he even get involved with the Greeks in the first place, you know? And I remember a conversation with Frank that he was telling Nikki earlier on in the season that he shouldn't be doing this shit with Ziggy because Ziggy does need to be involved with this. Like, Frank was obviously trying to protect Ziggy from this world, but Ziggy, being Ziggy, wants to, you know, be out on his own, spread his own wings and fly. But at this point, he bit off more than he could chew, and he let some argument over cars, as they put it, get the better of him, and he literally walked in, shot Gleekus in the back like a couple of times, pop, 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 and oh man, that was rough because he was like, the way he was acting when he was shot, he was like, you know, kind of like begging. I felt bad for the guy, even though he is a bad guy. I felt bad for him because I'm like, okay, we cut a deal. This little punk kid got mad that, you know, oh, over money. I mean, I get it, but the last thing I would expect is for said punk kid to come back in and shoot me in the fucking back. You know, right? That's just fucking nuts. And then he couldn't go anywhere. He was stuck. You know? And he got caught. Fuck. You know what that scene reminded me of? Spoilers. Breaking Bad. It reminded me of that scene where Jesse had to kill Gale. And he did it, but he couldn't get away. He was stuck in his car. Kind of like what Ziggy was here. And that's when Jesse was caught. And in this one, obviously, Ziggy was caught by the police. So that's what it just kind of reminded me of a little bit. Obviously, different circumstances, different context, different scenario, but it just reminded me of that. And damn, man, I need to know what happens with Ziggy. That's probably the most interesting thing at this point, outside of, I mean, the Greeks are shutting down the entire operation. Like, Ziggy fucked everything. He fucked everything up big time. Valchek is pissed. Prabluski, man, people were just feeling their oats in this episode. You know, I didn't expect Prabluski to punch Valchek in the face. You know, that quick pop in the mouth was something he probably deserved. Don't know what's exactly going to happen with Prabluski at this point. He's probably going to be, well, he turned over his gun, so I assume he knew he was fired. At the very least, probably like suspended or something. I don't know if I read this scene wrong when I was watching the episode, but when Herc and Carve, when they were arguing about fries, did they intentionally, or were they just not supposed to be following that guy? Because they're just supposed to keep an eye out, right? But the way they shot that scene, it made it seem like they weren't paying attention to when Spiros was leaving to meet up about what happened with Ziggy and the Greek and whatever, Gleekus, I mean. And that's when uh why did I almost say Tony? Jimmy uh figured out, or at least worked, he figured out a way to try to track and pull information off of a phone based off GPS, location, and time. And then that kind of narrowed it down with for like the cell companies or whatever. So they got all the information. There's like a lot of setup right here, and a lot of like crazy shit went down. Like Bodhi, on the other hand, starting to figure out, putting two and two together, like, because his boys was even like, yo, Brother Muzan is muscle, but why is Muzan here scaring off people if Stringer brought these people in to sell this stuff? So he's thinking, why is Brother Muzan scaring off the people Stringer brought in? Because something is not working. Something's not clicking right. He's going to figure out that Avon and Stringer do not have an understanding about this. And one way or another, there's going to be like a fallout. As soon as Avon gets word of what's happening here, I don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, Stringer has the advantage because he's not in prison. He holds all the cards. He's kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to like predict too much and like, make myself look like a fool at the back end of everything, but this episode was insane. Insane. I did not expect most of this to happen, you know? So I'm very excited about where we go next. Oh man, this is getting good. I mean, it's always been good, but I'm just saying this is getting like really, really good. And I can't wait to see like how the season ends, like how we transition, or what's the hook, what's the story going to be going into season 3. There's just a lot of avenues the story can take, and I've been enjoying it ever since. This season has been top notch, you know? And I think I've said it multiple times throughout my reactions thus far. Season 1 was good. Season 2 is even better. I can't wait to see what season 3, 4, 5 all hold in store for me. Until then, I will let you guys go. But I've been enjoying this. Can't wait to see what happens next. Patreon for the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, in addition to exclusives. If any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. Otherwise, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Wire. We are one step closer to finishing off the season. But until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.